Hey YouTube, Alex here from Tiny House Talk. I wanted to just show you something really quick today. They're tiny house libraries, and they're real in Wisconsin. They're actually being built and used and spread, and they're free. So they're not exactly the tiny house libraries aren't exactly something that you'd be able to walk into. That's the funny part. But they are all unique. They serve an awesome purpose because they promote learning and literacy, and they improve communities by providing free book exchanges for people. Now, the organization's mission is to supply more than 2,510 libraries all around the world. That's more than Andrew Carnegie, and they can be used to raise money for clubs, for scout troops, for churches, high school organizations, and other community groups around your area. So here's what they are, and here's how you can get involved. That's an example right there of one of the little free libraries. They are, they're made by hobbyists and woodworkers who volunteer to build these. So by becoming a member of Little Free Library, which is the organization, you'd be supporting a lot of good causes like funding for books and libraries around the world, helping children and adults with literacy, and then just in general improving communities. So here's another one. Let me show you. Scroll down a little bit. Here it is. If you decided to put one of these, you would get a mounted, they would mount and number an authorized plaque in recognition of you, the builder, the sponsor, and then they would also do it if there's a different person as the steward for the library. They'd also recognize that person with the plaque. So I think that's pretty neat. And then here's another one. My idea as soon as I saw this, was what if we got one of these and we put simple living books in there and tiny house books in there, like from authors like Lester Walker, Derek Diedrichson, Jay Schaefer, Mimi Zeiger, all these people. I think that would be so awesome to see a book filled with how to live better solar, how to do straw bale, books from D. Williams. I think it'd be awesome. And, just because it goes hand in hand, it's a cool way for people to discover simple living just by walking up to a little tiny house on a post, and you open it up and it's filled with all these interesting books on tiny houses. And not only all that, but it still promotes literacy, but it also focuses on a smarter and more environmentally aware lifestyle. So I think that's really, really cool, and it's an idea I'd like to explore and possibly even do here in my area or really anywhere wherever somebody's up for it. That's why this is the main reason I wanted to get this video out to you guys, is so that maybe it'll inspire one of you guys to go ahead and just do it. So yes, you can just purchase one that's already made by a woodworker. You can do that directly through Little Free Library. That's the name of the organization. And then you can also pick an organization or a special person to honor in the name of it. So here's another one that doesn't really look that much like a house. It kind of looks more like a cabinet, but it's pretty cool. All the proceeds that you give to the organization, if they build you one, or the fee that you pay to become officially a part of the organization, it goes to help reading for children, literacy for adults, and then of course libraries all around the world. So if you're on my site right now, if you're on YouTube, you can just click the link below the video and it'll take you to what you're looking at here on your screen. And then you can click this link here at the bottom, and that'll take you to littlefreelibrary.org, where you can learn more about the organization, what they've done so far, their story, exactly their story about them, and how many of these things they've got up already. You can read more about their mission and a bunch of other cool stuff. But yeah, that was all for today. I hope that it inspired you to maybe think about starting one of these in your area. I think that it'd be really neat. And yeah, that's all. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.